Hello guys, in this video we are going to explore how to move to Spain for both EU and non-EU nationals. The Spanish immigration law is pretty complex, especially if you are a non-EU citizen, but there are in fact many ways in which you can move to Spain and become a resident. If you like this video and you want to travel, move or invest abroad, please subscribe. Let's go. Firstly, we're going to talk about EU citizens moving to Spain. Since Spain is a full EU member, you can enjoy the freedom of movement of the bloc, but you still have to register your stay if you're going to stay more than 90 days in Spain. The first step you have to take if you are an EU citizen and you want to move to Spain is actually travel to Spain. You don't have to do anything beforehand. You don't have to go to the Spanish embassy in your country of residence. You can start right away in Spain. Once you are in Spain, you have to bring a number of documents to the police office and register your stay. The list of documents will vary depending on the activity you want to have in Spain. Among them, you will need a valid health insurance policy and a proof of a place to stay. This can be a rental contract or can be a property title if you own the real estate. A document proving that you have some occupation. If you are a student, you have to show that you are enrolled in an educational institution. If you are working a job contract, or if you are going to open a business, documents related to the incorporation of the business. If you don't plan to have any activity while you are in Spain, for example, if you are a retired person or if you have a passive income from outside of Spain, you can still register your stay. There will be no problems with this, but you have to prove that you have sufficient funds to support yourself and your family members. Once you are registered, after a while you'll get a residency card, which is called Tarjeta de Identidad de Extranjero. And that's it for EU citizens. Now we're going to talk about non-EU citizens and their right to stay in Spain. Bureaucracy is rampant in Spain, so if you want to live in the country as a non-EU citizen, you have to be well prepared and gather a lot of documents to guarantee your stay in the country. The first option we are going to explore if you're a non-EU citizen and you want to live in Spain is the passive income visa. The passive income visa is one of the most popular visas if you want to enjoy life in Spain, but not to work there. It is ideal if you are a retiree or if you have some other form of income, passive income from a business or from stocks, or if you have rental properties somewhere else. This type of visa also has less requirements than other types of visa in terms of number of documents. However, the minimum income you have to prove to get this type of visa is quite high. Currently, the main applicant must have an income of 2,130 euros per month. For each additional applicant, you will have to add 532 euros to this sum. This is considerably more than in the neighboring country of Portugal. This visa is an excellent option if you want to acquire permanent residency in Spain and even citizenship. The next option is the student visa and residence permit. The student visa is one of the most popular options if you want to move to Spain and you are a non-EU citizen, due to its relatively simple process and low costs. To get a student visa in Spain, you will have two options. The first option is if you enroll in a higher education institution. The second option, which is a good one if you don't speak Spanish, is to enroll in a language course. Not all language courses will give you the right to apply for a student visa, so you better check beforehand with the school whether the course you're going to take will give you the right to apply for a student visa. One of the main advantages of getting a student visa in Spain is that you'll be able to work up to 20 hours per week with this type of visa. The student visa is also a good idea if you want to live in Spain pretty much immediately, and then once you are in Spain and you have a residence permit, you will be able to organize your stay and then think whether you're going to apply for jobs or open a company in Spain. The next type of visa is the work visa and residence permit, which is quite complicated to get as a non-EU citizen. Even if you have a job offer and your employer wants you to start working immediately, you will still have to apply through the consulate or embassy in your country of residence. This makes the process much more complicated and less likely that an employer will want to hire you. While this route is possible, it is definitely not the easiest one to move to Spain. The next option is one that is not very much explored by people that want to move to Spain, but it's also a good idea if you have a business idea or if you are already a self-employed in your country of residence. The self-employment or business visa and residence permit, which in Spain is known as working as an autónomo, is also a possibility for non-EU citizens. The self-employment or business visa is a good option to come to Spain if you have a solid business plan and ideally experience on the field you want to work with. An university degree in the field you want to work is also definitely helpful to get the visa. Just like the standard work visa, you have to apply from abroad at a consulate or at an embassy of Spain in your country of residence. The advantage of this type of visa is that your residence permit will not be tied to one single employer, but rather to your own business or self-employment activity. There is also no requirement to hire Spanish or EU nationals to acquire this type of visa, which is definitely an advantage as this is a requirement for a business residence permit in many EU countries. However, if your business idea will create jobs, it will certainly increase your chances of getting this type of visa. The last type of visa we're going to talk about on this video is the Spanish Golden Visa, which is actually called Investor Visa. The capital requirement of this type of visa is the highest, but it is also much more flexible than the other types of visa when it comes to how long you have to stay in Spain to renew it, for example. There are different investment classes for this visa, but the cheapest and most popular option is purchasing real estate to the value of 500,000 euros. The other options are: you can also get it by investing 1 million in shares of a Spanish company, Spanish funds or public debt, or even simply a bank deposit. This visa will also allow you to work in Spain for any employer, or also if you want to open your business with this visa, this is also an option. So that's it for today. Those were the main options to move to Spain as both an EU citizen but also as a non-EU citizen. If you want to travel, move or invest abroad, please subscribe and check some of our other videos about different countries. See you next time.